Oh God, outside the King Power, we've drawn 1-1, and I don't know how the fuck we've not won that game. That is Spursy in a nutshell today, because I felt like first half we absolutely tore them to shreds, multiple amount of chances. We should have been 3-4 up at half time. What went wrong today?
I don't know. I think we're all in shock. That, like you said, that first half, I think you had what, 10, 12 corners that first half, maybe somewhere around that. We just were banging on the door, and it just goes to show. Jamie Vardy, 37 years old, comes on. Their only shot on target, I think. It wasn't just their first shot on target, it was their only shot on target.
I think they had a couple afterwards, but at that point it was their only shot, yeah.
But the curse is real. It wasn't a loss, but Barry's curse is real. It was just, I
don't think we can bring you to any more away games.
Sorry, man. It was all going so well.
It really was. I thought we opened up the game so well. In the first 45 minutes, we were tearing them apart, tearing them to shreds. I thought Maddison was brilliant at the heart of everything. Dominic Solanke was doing really well. The physical hold-up play at the front, coming deep, winning the ball back time after time. I mean, I couldn't fault anything at half-time. I really couldn't. The only thing I could fault was we didn't put the ball in the back of the net 3 or 4 times. And then I thought we came out simmer in the second half. As soon as Jamie Vardy gets that goal, we looked shell-shocked. We looked absolutely shell-shocked, and we just couldn't get ourselves back in the game.
No, we couldn't. Poro got injured. Obviously, Benton Core, we hope he's okay. That looked really serious.
Is there a more unlucky footballer than Rodrigo Bentancur, man? I swear, I feel for the guy. 2 mad injuries in the last couple of years, and now this again, going off with concussion.
Yeah, look, you're right. The goal shocked us. Then we were at 6s and 7s. Then the break. Then I'm not really sure. I mean, someone just said to us a minute ago, you know, at the end everyone was kind of out of position. Werner was on the right, Richie was on the left. Look, Bergvall came on and tried to do what he could. But it was just, you know, no one really knew what was going on at the end, and that chance for Richie right at the end, we were all hoping it was going to be a late show at Leicester, but yeah, that second half was awful. It was like, it wasn't us. It was 2 games of football, that second half compared to the first half.
It really was, because the first hour we were absolutely brilliant. Another shout out I want to make is Mickey van der Ven, because I thought in the first half again he was imperious. I thought he was winning everything, driving us up the pitch, but look, it just wasn't enough. And when you don't put your chances away, these things are always open to happen, and these things are likely to happen. You know, we've seen it time and time again with this football club. You don't put your chances away, you run the risk of not winning the game, and that's exactly what happened today.
Yeah, and look, Leicester clearly, I mean, they're celebrating at the end like they'd won the game, and, you know, I don't think they'll be...
Won the game, won the Champions League.
Yeah. But look, I think, you know, Leicester won't do enough. I don't think they're not good enough to stay up in this league, but they took a point off Tottenham, who, you know, supposedly one of the big 6, and, you know, like you said, the first 60 minutes was, you know, it was so encouraging, and then the last 30 minutes, 35 minutes, it was just back to where we were, back to square one, and it just looked awful.
The thing that worries me is that, you know, however well we played in that first hour, but particularly the first 45 minutes, you cannot let your heads drop as much as we did after that goal, because after that goal they were piling on us, they were pumping on us. Vicario made multiple really good saves. You cannot let your heads drop like that. If you concede a goal, you need to go right back up the other end and score a goal and show your quality. We just did not show that whatsoever. As soon as Leicester scored, we just looked absolutely shell-shocked, and it's not good enough, unfortunately, after we did concede.
Yeah, and look, I think, you know, second half, Sonny and Johnson were anonymous. The players that came on, I mean, look,
Bergvall looked silky.
Bergvall for me looked really good. I thought Maddison was unlucky. We'd all been crying for Maddison to turn up and show something today, and okay, you could sit there and say it was Leicester, so he turned up, but you know, he definitely, you know, for me, turned up to this game, and that's what we've been missing in that midfield. Bentancur as well. You know, that heart of that midfield with Sarr was, you know, incredible, but like you said, we got that yellow card, and then we seem to lose our heads. I just can't understand. I can't explain what happened. There was no pace. There was no, you know, everything in that first half, it was pacey. We were pressing. We were driving forward, and then the second half, we thought we were going to come out and just win the game. Maybe that was what happened.
We let our heads drop. We lost our cool. That's the reality. And how unlucky can you be? We're talking about the injuries that we got last season. Now, first game of the season, Poro looked like he was struggling towards the end, albeit he did walk over to the away fans after the game, but he was limping. And Rodrigo Bentancur with his concussion. I mean, how unlucky can we get with these bloody injuries every year?
Well, first game, if obviously Bentancur's out for a while now, especially with the concussion, obviously we'll find out what happened with him. Porro, it seemed like 5 minutes at least that he was struggling, and you know, he should have gone down and he should have come off. So I don't know if he's made it worse. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with Porro. Who comes in? I mean, look, Jed Spence at right back, and then what have we got? An Archie Gray as a backup. It's just someone sent me a message earlier and they said, outside the top two, Tottenham have got a great first 11, and it's still the same. Great first 11, but with no striker up top that's going to score loads of goals, and that's what we're missing.
And as Troy Deeney used to say about Arsenal, no cojones, that's what we showed today, unfortunately. As much as we played nice, silky football, should have been 3-4 up, when the going gets rough, we didn't stand up to the challenge, and that's the reality. So we walk away, first game of the season, we've drawn 1-1 with Leicester. I'm here with Barry. We've got a long way home now, so we'll see you all very soon. Like, subscribe and comment, and as always, come on you Spurs.